my name is Max.
And I'm Calvin.
And we're hosting So You Wanna Be a... Today, we're talking about a job that's fiery, literally.
A job where the earth shakes, mountains explode, and lava oozes everywhere.
We're talking about volcanologists.
The scientists who study volcanoes, lava, eruptions, and how the earth changes.
So what exactly does a volcanologist actually do?
They study volcanoes to understand how they work and how they erupt.
They collect lava rocks, measure gases coming from vents, and use drones to fly over very dangerous parts of the volcano.
Sometimes they hike right up to a volcano and take readings, but only when they're safe.
And other volcanologists stay in labs, studying the data from sensors around the world.
Basically, they're like detectives solving mysteries inside a giant mountain full of fire.
So why would someone actually want to be a volcanologist?
Because volcanoes are some of the most powerful things on Earth.
They get to travel to cool places like Hawaii, Iceland, Italy, Japan, and everywhere in between.
They help keep towns and cities safe by predicting when eruptions might happen.
So what exactly does a volcanologist do on a normal day?
They might hike up to a crater rim and measure gas levels.
Or they could collect pieces of cooled lava, which are called igneous rocks.
They also might check seismographs, which are machines that record tiny earthquakes a volcano makes.
Those little earthquakes can tell them when magma is moving under the ground.
And if a volcano starts acting weird,
they go into full alert mode, sending out warnings around to keep people safe.
Hey Max, let's dive into some crazy volcanologist facts.
Let's do it.
Do you know that some lava can reach around 2,150 degrees Fahrenheit, which is hotter than the inside of a jet's engine?
But even though it's super hot, most lava flows move slow, like walking speed, not running speed. And the loudest sound in history came from a volcano, Krakatoa in 1883.
People heard the explosion from almost 3,000 miles away. That's like hearing something blow up across multiple states. Here's a mind-blowing one. A big volcanic eruption can release as much energy as hundreds of millions to billions sticks of dynamite.
And if you stacked all that dynamite into a giant pile, that's the kind of power a volcano releases in seconds. And did you know Yellowstone is actually a supervolcano, which means it's way more powerful than normal volcanoes.
A supervolcano can be thousands of times stronger than a regular one.
Don't worry though, scientists watch Yellowstone constantly with sensors, GPS trackers, and satellites.
And this is an awesome one. Volcanoes can make lightning in their ash clouds.
It's called a dirty thunderstorm, and it looks like the sky is doing special effects. Okay, how much do volcanologists earn though?
Most make between $60,000 to $120,000 a year.
Scientists who work for the government or at least teach at universities can make a lot more though.
And there aren't many volcanologists in the world. It's a rare job.
But it's a super important one when eruptions happen.
So, how do you actually become a volcanologist?
First, you go to college and study geology, which is like earth science.
Then you get a master's degree to study volcanoes specifically and how they form and erupt.
Many volcanologists go on to earn a PhD so they can do advanced research.
They learn about earthquakes, magma, gas chemistry, and how the plates under the earth move.
And they train at real volcanoes like Hawaii or near Mount St. Helens.
So, what can kids do now if they want to be a volcanologist?
Learn about science, especially geology and chemistry.
Read books or watch videos about famous eruptions like Pompeii.
Build volcano models with baking soda and vinegar. Messy, but really fun.
Explore rocks. Lots of volcanologists start by collecting cool rocks.
Alright, that's it for today's episode.
We hope you have fun learning about what it takes to be a volcanologist.
If you like this episode, don't forget to follow us and tell your friends.
And if you wanted to talk about another awesome job, let us know.
And if you want your name and the job you want to be when you grow up featured in one of our episodes, just head to maxandcalvin.studio.
Thank you. Goodbye.